Randy Lajoie at the Joy of Seating booth in the Northeast Expo. And Randy, you get to come to all these expos, obviously, meet with different people and get people suited for these nice new seats. Having fun?
Non-stop. Trade shows are good and bad. You put a lot of money out for product, displays, and you're not always guaranteed sales. But this one here has been going on for years. I think this is my 25th year up here. It started in the other building with Corky and the old parts peddler, and morphed into what Jeremy's trying to do here with this new one. But I don't know if the trade show world has been different than the last 5 years. So it's more of a gathering place, meeting place. I'll end up bringing half a dozen seats home to either stretch for the kids that they outgrown or to refurbish for an existing customer. So it's good to come out and, we're a lot closer. It probably costs you $100 to ship something from here to Connecticut or here to North Carolina. So save you a $100 bill if they bring it here, and I'll bring it home.
Absolutely. And obviously we're here tonight with on the Friday night. We got tomorrow obviously here as well. The Joy of Seating, obviously your company. What's new with that? Anything new?
Well, I mean, I've been building strong seats now for 30 years and pretty much changed the industry on how to contain the drivers. We've learned that the less movement the drivers have is the better you're going to be. So that is a good thing to have less driver movement. And I've been on top of that, for 30 years now. So what was good 30 years ago is still pretty damn good today. And the market has closed up. Mm-hmm. But a lot of the innovations that we've used are eventually, I think the short track guys will go to putting the seat belts into the seat to integrate the seat belts in with the seat. But the only problem with that is you really got to work with the chassis manufacturers on how they mount the seats. If you don't mount the seats correctly with the belts in them, you're just looking for trouble. And that's something that the market, the car builders, the rules makers all got to get in bed with and say, okay, this is how we're doing it, and this is what needs to be done.
Absolutely. And I have noticed the Greatest 75 Drivers banner here behind you. Getting that phone call, obviously, I'm sure that had to be such an honor to be known as one of the greatest to race in NASCAR.
It's something that you never expected, but I guess it's pretty darn cool. That's what I can say is there are far more than 75 drivers out there for NASCAR, mm-hmm. and to be one of the top 75, excuse me, I'll take it. I'll take it because it's not something you want to brag upon. Yep. But it's something you want to brag upon.
It's something to be proud of.
That's right, absolutely. And it's there's a lot of people that I raced against probably don't believe I should have got it, but there's a lot of people that said yeah. But I don't care who voted, but thank you.
Absolutely. And I got to talk about Corey a little bit. Obviously, He made the switch from Spire earlier this year to Rickway Racing. Midway through.
He didn't make the switch.
Well, he didn't make the switch, but he was. Yeah, they made the trade. How did he like that switch in his season?
He probably has a season he wanted to forget. They had a 10th place car 10 times this year, and I can't put it all on the crew chief, but he did make some terrible calls, probably 8 of the 10 races. Corey might have hit a couple things, and the other 2. But they took good race cars and finished 25th with them a lot. And you can't do that, well, now he just got outbid. Everybody has come in with a lot more money than sponsorship that he carries. I'm very surprised and very proud of what he's done with limited amount of money. And now it's pretty much caught up to him. Everybody out there wants money, a lot of it. And I'm not sure where he might do 5 or 6 open races. He might be talking to TV and do some TV commentating. He does good at whatever he wants to do. I mean, he's in a tough situation that he's been king of the ship boxes for 8 years now, and he's never had a shot at a real car with a real team because you don't have no money. He had a one-off with Hendrick, and that was a disaster, which a lot of those one-offs are. But I'm not sure. I mean, I think he'll survive. He's going to survive. He's a good, smart kid. He could always come weld for me if he wants to. But he'll be fine. I think he's going to regroup. This is a hard mental game. I mean, when you're not in a competitive piece and you read what's on social media about the drivers, it's brutal.
Yep.
And it's something I didn't have to put up with. But I want to be very good with that type of any situation. I mean, people talk crap just to talk crap, and it's wrong. So it's very hard on kids mentally nowadays.
Yeah, it is.
It seems like we didn't worry about it because we just read the papers. We didn't have to worry about all of this. Now what you have for lunch is out there.
Yep.
Not for me, but a lot of people put it out there.
Well, Randy, I appreciate you chatting with me, and best of luck with you and your business here this weekend at the Northeast Show.
Thank you. Thanks for coming.